our road trip to horror just gets scarier when we roll into St. Francisville, Louisiana. The antebellum South conjures up a lot of things: history tours, charming gardens, Spanish moss, and mint juleps. But Gone with the Wind, this isn't. Just 30 miles from Baton Rouge, you'll find the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville. Don't let the picturesque setting fool you. This is known as the most haunted bed and breakfast in the country. Check in, but don't expect to make it through the night.
The Myrtles Plantation is definitely like the scariest place I've ever been.
So I've seen people actually running back to their cars. There are several people who don't make it through the night, at least once every 2 or 3 weeks.
I'm a little scared, but I'm trying to be brave because we're staying here tonight.
The Myrtles is known to be America's most haunted house.
I'm terrified.
So many guests tell us stories of things that they see or people that they even talk to that should not be here.
It's kind of scary.
The Myrtles was built in 1796 by General David Bradford, leader of the infamous Whiskey Rebellion. After his death, it was home to the general's daughter and her husband, Judge Clark Woodruff. And that's when the Myrtles' killing spree began. As the story goes, Judge Woodruff took as his mistress a young slave named Chloe.
She was caught eavesdropping on some of the family's business. As punishment, Judge Woodruff cut off her left ear.
In revenge, Chloe served the family a poisoned cake. All she wanted to do was make them ill, but instead, she killed the judge's wife and 2 of their children.
After Chloe confessed to the poisoning, she was hung.
And to this day, the ghosts of the murdered Woodruff family and Chloe herself are said to roam these unholy grounds. Rocking chairs on the veranda rock on their own. There are handprints on the mirror that refuse to be wiped away. A piano plays softly, but when guests look for the pianist, no one is there.
I've worked here for over 20-some years. Before I worked here, no, I did not believe in ghosts. But after working here, yes, I'm convinced that there are ghosts.
About 6 months after I'd started, I was right there by the register. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a champagne flute shoot off the rack with so much force that it broke off of the mirror. I tried to recreate it, being the skeptic I am, and I wasn't able to.
A haunted happy hour? Terrifying. But there's nothing creepier than ghost children.
I have been tugged on before, always in the same place, and from having children and grandchildren, it's that tight pull. You can even feel the little fingers. And I've experienced that more than once.
You may even meet the infamous Chloe herself when you least expect it.
As far as people seeing Chloe, she can show up at any time. It's not like I want to see a certain person, she's just there. And she's very often seen on the front of the house. The little breezeway where it separates the 2 buildings. We have photographs where she's been seen there. In fact, the present owner took a shot, and we believe it's Chloe because of the turban and the way she's dressed.
Believe it or not, there are countless people brave enough to visit the Myrtles for a tour of the ghostly grounds.
This room is the most psychic center of the house.
Come all the way from Australia to experience this.
A few hardy souls even stay the night.
Hi, welcome to the Myrtles. Can I help you?
Yeah, we need a room for 2, and we wanted to do the mystery tour.
This very evening, Joy and Matthew have decided to put the most haunted B&B in America to the test.
Chloe was hung from the chandelier in the room above this one, weighted down with bricks, and tossed into the Mississippi River. Having saying all that, Matt and Joy, that's the room y'all staying in. They say the chandelier in their room starts to rock and flicker back and forth. I want to let you, both of y'all know that's the most active room inside the house.
Now it's time for Betty Bye. Good night. Sleep tight. Hope you make it through the night.